Host on the corner with yours truly, Incognito.
And you get sis DJ Misses.
DJ Misses, you know, when you're watching movies and you're watching people rise up to stardom, you grow a relationship with them and you feel like they becoming your cousin.
She kind of been famous since she came out the womb.
Marsai Martin is here.
Hi, y'all.
I'm posted on the corner. I'm posted on the corner.
What's up, sis? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Good to be with y'all.
Congratulations on the premiere. This is big.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
This was different for you as well.
Yeah. Very new, very intense. Yeah, a whole new world.
So tell us, how did you mentally prepare yourself for this movie?
How did I mentally prepare? I low-key don't remember. To be real, we filmed this like a year ago, and I just remember getting the email saying that it was in Cape Town and being like, oh, okay. And then reading the script, and of course, I knew Miss Viola was going to be a part of it, and then I saw how closely we would be working together,
Right.
especially towards the end, and I'm like, oh, okay. He's just like, okay, and he got to dip in 3 weeks. I'm like, okay, got it, we ready. So honestly, I really just jumped into something so different and so challenging, and I was ready for the unknown.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, before we signed on, we had a brief conversation about artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
And in this, your character, she's like very spunky when it comes to technology. How much of that character relates to your real life now?
Oh man. Well, Serena, she's very rebellious, wise beyond her years. I mean, I could definitely relate to the fact that she doesn't want to be put in a box, and she will truly and always define the odds.
Period.
So I think that it's two things that I really love about her. And listen, I'm not tech savvy whatsoever. I will say I'm like an old lady when it comes to tech. I know how to like restart my phone, and I have an iPad, but that's pretty much it. So I had to learn so many different things when I had to play her, and so many different Zoom meetings and figuring out what a RFID chip was, and a whole bunch of different things that I had to say in this project. But it was so many things that I learned about it. And then also with the project overall, I mean, we knew how intense AI is growing to be, and deep fakes, and it being in a world where what we see on the media and even on the news now could be altered, and it's insane. So to be able to kind of be a part of a film that pretty much connects to what we're somewhat going through now it's pretty insane, but it means the world to be a part of it, for sure.
Right. Now, you got to work with Anthony Anderson again. So what was that like, you guys being back on screen together?
It was fun. It was lots of fun. Listen, I've known Anthony for too long. I literally know all of his tips and tricks, and what he might say, what he's about to say is like,
Right.
oh, be careful. I did press with him for New York, and literally nothing's never changed, you know?
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Now, working with an OG in the game like Viola Davis.
Yeah.
What was the takeaway that you took from her while working with her?
Ooh. That she is so funny.
I
Really
think
like
on
an
Instagram
auntie.
she
Like
is.
a real auntie. And by the way, my aunties are fine and amazing and cool, so I don't take that as an offense. And I know some girls be like, auntie, don't call me auntie. I'm like, an auntie is cute.
A badge of honor.
Yeah, that's good. What are we talking about?
Right.
But she truly is like somebody that I would have invited at Thanksgiving, and that's already a part of my family in a way. And I think it just reminds me that it doesn't matter how many accolades or the titles that are put on you, like legend, icon, and many achievements that she has, you could still be grounded and be real and lead by example, because she definitely led the set in such a comforting and real and understanding way, to where anybody who jumped in nervous or overwhelmed or even scared to take on something as big as this, she made them feel immediately comfortable anytime she walked into a room.
What was your most memorable moment while being on set?
Probably. Oh, Probably that helicopter scene. That helicopter scene was
Make my stomach
insane.
drop.
It did. Because it was a real helicopter. It was a real helicopter that was spinning around. We was going up and down. It was a whole thing. And that was the last thing that we filmed for the entire project. So we were all like anticipating like what that was going to look like. So that was a memory that I would never forget. In my head, I'm like, damn, I'm really with Miss Viola and Anthony, who is Homelander,
Come
who is
on.
known for being a psychopath.
Yeah.
Which if you haven't seen The Boys, it's amazing.
Mhm.
Like Anthony is so like the best villain.
For sure.
So that was definitely a memory that I will never forget. That whole experience was insane. And then also Cape Town, like they have windstorms.
Windstorm.
I've never heard of that in my life. But like the first month of filming, it was winter. And of course, behind the scenes, jumping into the hair and makeup trailer, it was shaking and it was like, it was crazy. So I just learned so much of like South Africa's climate and the community. And it was just, it's beautiful. But they winters are rough.
Okay.
I will never forget it.
Well, I can't say I'm glad you didn't mess your teeth up on set because the way you was trying to bite through them.
You know what's crazy? I didn't mess my teeth up, but I do still have bruises from the
Come on,
zip
War
ties.
Wolves.
Oh, you were serious?
Yeah. You see them? Yeah.
That
yeah.
girl do her own stunts.
Yeah, no, but honestly, the stunt crew is amazing. I feel like I did that to myself because honestly, they were like, all you got to do is like just scream and try to, but I was really in there.
Yeah.
So all the adrenaline from spinning around and going up and down in the helicopter and me trying to pull, I pulled off the zip ties and I was actually like bleeding. I was like, oh shit, I'm actually hurt. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like,
Thug life?
is this what we call method acting? Like, okay, cool. So yeah, I definitely have some battle scars. Yeah.
Right. So is this gonna open up the door for more action-packed movies?
I mean, I sure hope so. I think for me on the producing side, I knew I always wanted to be a part of some type of action film or even create that whole new generation of what action movies look like. Because I feel like I have trouble a lot of the time trying to see what our action classics are for, our generation.
Yeah.
I could think of, a few others, but those are old. So I think to be able to be a part of something that feels so real and grounded, yet has the emotional pull, is really, really dope. But that's the goal. I want to touch on everything and be able to experience multiple different things and see what I can pull as an actor.
I need a super spy movie. Something.
You want a super spy movie?
I need super spy.
I could give you a super spy movie for
Super
sure.
sister, super spy.
There's a lot of things going on, in our little genius library, which I'm excited about.
I want to get into the mind of Marsai Martin. What's your favorite Ratchet song right now?
Wait a minute. Wait, that Lululemon song.
Wham Whammy.
Yeah, wait. Hold on. It was like
That Lululemon.
Lululemon. I didn't think, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I was gonna like the song. And then I'm on FaceTime, all of a sudden I'm like, can't get no coochie and look at him with some Lulu on it, but
That
Lululemon. And I'm like, wait a minute.
I know that's right.
Hold on. What's going on? So that's a good one right now.
Yeah, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Superpower? That's really tough. One that I feel like I already have, or one that's like completely different. Because I would love to teleport.
For sure.
If I could teleport, life would be so easy. Man, I travel too much.
I
travel
literally just said that
too
yesterday.
much. Yeah.
Once I leave from something, I don't feel like driving nowhere. I don't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
Just teleport me to the bed.
Exactly. I just feel like if that were to actually be a thing, there would be some side effects to it because I don't know how the hell that would even happen in real life.
You
but
come back, edges sweated out.
edges sweaty. You start glitching. And you're like,
Not glitching.
you're like, oh.
Okay.
Like I don't know, but I feel like that'd be a really good superpower.
Okay, what's a character in a movie like a villain that you'll never forgive?
Oh my gosh, a villain that I'd never forgive. I don't know. I think. Wait. So okay, in Princess and the Frog, the Shadow Man.
Get into it.
Yeah, I wouldn't forgive him.
Never.
He
Stay where he
he
at in
ghetto.
the shadows.
Yeah, he in the, exactly in the shadows. I know he died at the end,
But he could
but
stay there.
I think for that to be, you know, the only real black princess, and she a frog the whole damn movie.
Right.
It's like now you ruin it. Like, come
Right.
on, why
Come
did
on,
Shadow
for
Man
real.
do that? Because
The
now if there's a
frog, the
live
whole
action
movie?
one, are they gonna be frogs?
The whole time.
Right, because of Mr. Mance.
You have a catalog of film, right? What is your Mount Rushmore of films that you have starred in?
I mean, okay. I think films. I think Little is definitely on there, of course, because that was like the first. I mean, fantasy football, that was special to me because that was the first real movie that Madden has ever been a part of, like the game, and I thought that was a really big deal. Paw Patrol.
Come on,
I'm
Paw
gonna say Paw Patrol because it was hilarious. I did that movie both movies, because I have a little sister. She was 8 and she loves Paw Patrol. I have a little cousin, so I was proud of that one. So
That's fire.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's been a lot of pivotal moments, but I think those would be like my top 3 for sure.
For sure. If you can be a lead role in one of your favorite movies that you're not in, what movie would you act in? Older.
Lead movie. Oh, geez. Y'all making me think. All right.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. And a movie I'm not in. I would have loved to be in something like Lady Bird. Have you seen Lady Bird? It's a good movie. You gotta watch. It's it's a really grounded, like early 2000s kind of film. It's really dope. It won some awards, right? It was like it won a bunch of Oscars and stuff. Yeah. I also like Dreamgirls.
Period. Who you be in?
I mean, I feel like I think Dina would have been cute. But I don't know. I was singing like Beyonce. I don't know about that. Let me see. I don't know. Just something really, really grounded. But those are like my top 2.
That's fine.
Yeah.
How do you deal with the pressures of being young, black, and in the spotlight?
I try not to deal with it at all, if that makes sense.
No, for real.
I feel like there's a lot more things in my life that I would love to focus on more and has a lot more of my attention. Like, of course, even though this is what is front facing, I mean, there's always family stuff going on, my friends,
Right.
Relationship stuff, life stuff, you know? So for me to have to worry about pressures of people from outside of my circle, it doesn't faze me.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I feel like people don't realize that they don't know you for real.
Yeah.
Just because they watch you every week on TV. They're like, oh, that's my little sis. That's my little cousin. But I don't think they realize, like, gonna grow up. Like,
Yeah. They're definitely a part of my story, but they're not a part of the journey. That's
Period.
for sure. But hey, I understand. Because a lot of people, and one person has said it to me before, like a fan came up to me and was like, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Every time I see you grow up, it reminds me that I'm old. And I feel like that's honestly it.
Yeah.
Everyone is old. Everyone is getting grown.
Yeah.
And
Everybody's growing up.
Everyone's growing up.
Yeah.
It's a little scary, but
we growing.
Don't drop a hate comment because you getting old and I'm getting old and
We getting old.
We getting old. Like, that's just life, you know?
Right.
I can go on and on about that, but yeah.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
In this industry, I'm sure you built some great relationships. Who's like 1 or 2 people that you can be vulnerable with or lean on for advice and motivation and remain inspired?
Oh, wow. I would definitely say there's so many people who have reached out to help in any way. Kyla Pratt is definitely one of them. She is so sweet and so kind and it's so beautiful inside and out. And definitely Kelly Rowland. Yeah, those are the two that have been very much pivotal. Especially Kelly. Yeah, we talk a lot.
What's a hidden talent that you have that we don't know about?
I can sneeze. I can fake sneeze, like really good.
Can you please fake sneeze?
Mhm.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no! Bless you.
Thank you so much.
You know what?
You know what's great? I got a CVS commercial when I was little. I was like, and they told us to sneeze. I said, "Ooh,
This my moment.
that's my moment." And then I didn't end up sneezing. I was the one that said, "Bless you." I was like, but all right, cool. But yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that was tea.
Thank you.
That was
Thank you.
G20 is available now on Prime Video. Congratulations on this awesome movie.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
This building is pretty secure. I was looking for your phone, but I promise you probably didn't have no issue getting in. You probably just scanned everything to get up in here.
Oh, listen, I ain't got no glasses on, so I'm legally blind, but my whole team
Come on, glasses
was with
team.
me, guiding me to where I needed to be.
Yeah,
So-
we was in the room and the door just beep, and in comes Serena.
Oh, really?
Shout out to the glasses girlies.
Shout out to the glasses. Amen.
What is some quick advice that you could give to some up and coming actresses and especially writers?
Ooh, I always say, be patient and stay consistent, because not everything is gonna happen immediately. I feel like God has a plan for everyone, and you have to just trust the journey, trust the process. I can go on and on about that too. It's like, surround yourself with people who only make you better. Meaning your friends, your family, who just constantly root for you. Be in an environment that constantly makes you think and have your creative juices flowing, because oftentimes that's really is what keeping us in the box, is our environments, and not being able to travel and have those spaces to where you see new and different things, and that helps me a lot. And make sure it's really your passion, because you can't half-ass this like at all. So I truly believe if it's your passion, and you will stick to it with the good, the bad, and the ugly, then you're on the right track for sure.
Period. Well, we thank you for coming.
Thank you
for continuing to do your big one.
Of course.
We all watched you grow up, and we can't wait to see what decades of your career bring.
Well, thank you guys so much. Y'all made this awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you.
That girl was a professional by 10.
Marsai
Martin.
Posted on the corner.